Comrade power!
Power!
Comrade power!
Power!
Comrade power!
Power!
And we should be respected. Even if someone has arrears, and you know very well that some of the arrears were waived in 2019 by the former governor Mike Sonko. Why do you reintroduce back to the system the same arrears? And why do you force to evict the same people within 1 month? Where do you want them to go? Some of them are very old, some of them are very sick, some of them have cancerous diseases, some of them have trauma due to what they saw when our mothers and fathers were being humiliated in this space here, that we now put it as a grab space. So we condemn this matter with the highest term possible, and as human rights activists in Nairobi County, Kibra sub-county, we are going to present a petition to the Augusta Senate and to the office of the governor and to the county assembly. Thank you.
Comrades power! Power! Comrades power!
Power!
It is very sad and very disheartening to see what the Nairobi County government is trying to do in Woodley. And what Nairobi County is trying to do in Woodley is specifically land grabbing. And this one is an activity being done by powerful individuals, either in the national government or within the Nairobi County government, who are trying to grab this Woodley piece of land. We have now a kiosk being erected all over Woodley, and we don't know who owns those kiosks. We are calling upon the MCA. Please come and bring clarity to the residents of Woodley who elected you to the County Assembly of Nairobi. We call upon the Kibra Member of Parliament, Peter Uchengorero. Kindly come and listen to the people of Woodley. Listen to the people of Woodley. Find a way of helping the residents of Woodley, because these people have not recovered from the barbaric act that the county government did here last time. And it is a fundamental right within the Constitution of Kenya for somebody to own a property, for somebody to be living in a house. So we don't understand why the county government of Nairobi should resort into using unlawful means to evict the people of Nairobi. These are things that should be done according to the law, and not resorting to using goons and intimidating the senior citizens who have worked tirelessly to build this country up to where it is right now. So we are calling you, Governor Sakaja. You are going to go down with the people of Woodley if you decide to take their land, if you decide to deprive them of their properties. Thank you so much.
Repossession of Property Act Cap 273 for eviction and repossession of county houses from tenants. She's conducting herself with impunity and flouting the law, which requires her to summon the tenant to court but not send goons to evict, which is a criminal offense, like she was the goon herself. We submit any eviction of tenant or property owner requires court order under the Lands Act, in which due process is followed to ensure the eviction is legal, and then police officers are ordered to enforce. It is illegal and unlawful to go with police officers to evict without a court order. We submit that Lydia Wambui Mathia is a wrong officer to occupy the office of Chief Housing Officer. She is high-handed, she shouts at us tenant in her office, has no communication nor negotiation skills. She is tainting our good governor's name through her misconduct towards the people she serves. We ask our good Governor Sakaja to remove her and bring us a Chief Housing Officer we can communicate with. We submit, should she proceed on illegal eviction and non-compliance of the law as a public officer, then the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission should summon her for investigation, while the Nairobi City County Public Service Board should remove her from office. We submit that our good Governor Sakaja sets up a committee to look at the issues of the dispute over the alleged rent arrears ownership under court-supervised mediation and put end to this legal dispute. Thank you so much. Formal petition will be delivered to Governor's office on 6 May 2025. Comrade power!
Power!
Comrade power!
Power!
Comrade power!
Power!
The press briefing is that there's a plan before 7th May that all these houses with arrears that have been introduced back to the system by the Chief Officer Wambui Mathia should be evicted before 7. There was an agreement which was made by Wambui Mathia and the Upper Uli chairman called Sam Gashak, which state that by 7th, 20% should be paid. By 30th June, 30% should be paid. And by 31st July, 50% should be remitted to the county government. I want to put it very simple that these are residents who have been here for several years. Some are worth 50 years and above. And giving them a short period of 1 to 2 months to be evicted is undignified. And they deserve a dignified manner and an humane treatment. We have residents who have served in the Kenyan government since 1963. And as human rights activists, we are condemning this act of eviction without court orders. Forceful evictions against the law we cannot support. As Kibra residents, we are condemning forceful evictions in all manners possible. And that's why we are here to condemn this act and to ask Governor Sakaja to reconstitute a committee that will deal with only estate issues in regards to mediation prospects. We don't want our parents in Uli Estate being humiliated. We want them to be respected because they've served in the government. They need respect. Some of them are veterans in this country. And we cannot allow this kind of treatment to them. The way they were treated in the former evictions at the 10 acre which is now being developed, and the prices that have been mentioned in that 10 acre are unbearable. How can affordable housing cost 3-point-something million? They don't belong to us in Kibra. The houses are being bought as we talk today. And we are not able to buy these houses because the first priority should be us as Kibra residents, women and youth. And if I cannot buy a house worth 3.5 million, that house does not belong to me. So even the project of this affordable housing that was built in this part, that was a scam of all times. And that's why we asked Governor Sakaja to reconstitute a committee that will deal with only matters soberly. We are going to present a petition to a member of Parliament, Augustus, to the Senate, to the County Assembly, and to Governor Sakaja's office. And this will be done on 6th. We don't want to be humiliated. This is a government of the people, and the people should be respected. We are giving this speech. My name is David Livingston Kosee Oyombe. I'm a human rights activist, advocate of the special interest group, marginalized and vulnerable people in the society. I'm here with my fellow comrades, human rights defenders within Kibra and Nairobi County, and I want to give a brief statement concerning the planned eviction of Uli Estate residents. Governor Sakaja, stop the falsehood. There are no rent arrears in Uli Estate. We, the residents of Uli Joseph Kangethe Estate within Nairobi, are living in fear for our lives and property following threats from the Nairobi City County government. Chief Officer Lydia Wambui Maitha that she will be coming to evict us this week starting from 7th May 2025 due to purported rent arrears. She told us she will come to Uli Estate with 1,000 goons hired from Pipeline area, accompanied by 100 armed police officers to protect the goons as they evict us and take our properties away. She told us not to dare underrate as she has been Governor Sakaja's TNA political activist in that area since 2013 national election. She also claimed she was the force behind the recent demolition of 43 houses in Woodley Estate and bragged how she was that whole night coordinating that operation. The truth is Governor Sakaja and Wambui Maitha are using illegal and fake excuses and creative accounting processes to create the rent arrears for residents of Woodley Estate. They are also unilaterally and illegally reversing decisions, actions, and policies made and implemented by the previous Nairobi City Council and Governor Mike Sonko to create the rent arrears for resident Woodley Estate. This allegation of rent arrears in Woodley Estate, reportedly affecting 118 residents of 50% of community, are therefore fundamentally flawed, irregular, and unlawful, and lacking any legitimate legal basis or due to process, and are just an abuse of power and office. The truth is, are two categories of residential occupants of the houses in Woodley Estate. These are homeowners. These are those residents who bought the houses from the defunct Nairobi City Council and possess title deeds for the houses. These are private properties, and Governor Sakaja cannot reverse that action without following due process of challenging each title deed in court. This is what the law requires. These are residents who pay monthly rent to a county. In 2019, Governor Mike Sonko, for Category A, above of homeowners in 1992, the now defunct Nairobi City Council approved the sale of its assets, including houses in Woodley Estate, to sitting tenants at a price of 1.2 million. Approximately 8% of the tenants purchased their houses and were issued title deeds. These properties are classified as private houses within Woodley Estate and are protected under Article 40 of the Constitution of Kenya, 2010. For Category A above of homeowners in 1992, of the defunct Nairobi City Council authorized the sale of the council assets, including Woodley Estate houses, to sitting tenants of 1.2, approximately 8% of the tenant bought their houses and obtained the title deeds. These houses are classified as private houses within Woodley Estate and are protected under Article 40 of the Constitution, 2010. For Category A homeowners, there are court cases ongoing and 3 decided involving in the ownership. The previous 2 was in favor of the 2 homeowners, while the recent one was in favor of the county governor. Sakaja and Wambui Maitha are now unilaterally using this recent decision to claim all title deeds were cancelled and all homeowners are in rent arrears, and they will evict them using force. The governor and Wambui Maitha are acting in contempt of court order that ruled that the decision in that Paul Ngetha case that he is using does not apply to any other private title deeds in Woodley Estate. For Category B, who are the tenants, approximately 92% were locked out from buying their houses. Then, after the sale was suspended due to corruption by the chief officer, they have been clamoring for the sale to be resumed and completed. Various discussions have been held in the regard of the previous Nairobi County governors how to resolve this impasse, but not with Governor Sakaja. For Category B, in 2019, the Governor Mike Sonko gazetted a rent arrears waiver granted by the then County Executive Committee under Section 5 of the Nairobi City County Tax Waiver Act 2013. Based on this waiver, most don't have arrears, but Lydia Wambui Maitha has unilaterally cancelled this waiver in order to create the rent arrears and evict residents. This is totally unjustified. We submit that the Nairobi City County Government Chief Housing Officer Lydia Wambui Maitha has no powers to evict a tenant from a council house. All county government are...
My name is Philip Maloba, Chairman to Nairobi Peace Ambassador. Yes. Ninasema hivi, kitu ya kwanza tunakashifu kabisa hii mambo ya eviction, kwa sababu hii mambo ya eviction imetuacha mahali pabaya sana. Hata wakati eviction ilifanyika pale kwa hiyo ujenzi ya 10 acres ilituacha mahali pabaya sana, kwa sababu wazazi wetu wengine hata saa hii wameshazikwa in the past tense. Na kama tutaendelea hivyo tena, hii eviction nyingine ambayo inapangwa tarehe 7, hiyo ni kumaanisha wanamaliza watu wa Woodley, na hatuwezi kubali vitu kama hizo. Hii mambo ya land grabbing hapa Woodley sijui ni target kila wakati, kila mtu anaamuka asubuhi anaona akuje Woodley afanye grabbing. Kwa sababu hizi grabbing imekuwa too much, na hii si mambo ya eviction inataka kufanyika hapa. Kwa sababu kama ni eviction, si watu wametolewa pale, si wajenge hiyo wamalize, watu waingie hapo. Kama ni watu wanatakana waingie kwa hizo manyumba. Hatuwezi kubali vitu kama hizi ziendelee kufanyika hapa. Hata hii Woodley yetu tulikuwa na Guadalupe Sports Ground pale, ilinyakuliwa. Saa hii hakuna hata hiyo uwanja. Kuna uwanja hapo nyuma imechukuliwa. Wina saa hii inauzwa. Na ni land grabbers tu wanafanya hizo vitu. So sisi watu wa Woodley tunataka kuachwa bila kitu yoyote hapa Woodley. Na kama hatutakani, si basi gava ituambie. Government ituambie hatutakani hapa Woodley. Kama wakaaji wa Kibra tunakataa hiyo shughuli ambayo inataka kuendelea, na hatuwezi kubali iendelee kamwe.
Thank you so much.